Hi, Aries. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here. So, today we're going to be doing singles reading. Okay, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and let go of whatever does not. And this is also timeless, so when you find this reading, it is meant for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get your overall energy, Aries. What's going on, Spirit, for Aries, for single Aries? What's going on, Spirit, for single Aries? Ooh, what's going on for single Aries? Going on for single Aries. Okay. We have follow the golden rule. I thought this card was going to come out. I thought this was going to come out. Okay, so the golden rule is to do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So treat people how you want to be treated, okay? So just make sure you're doing right by people and you will get good things back in return. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some tarot to see what's going on for single Aries. What's going on for Aries spirit and single Aries? What's going on, Spirit, for single Aries? Okay. Yeah. So we do have the Judgment coming out here, right? So yeah, like I was saying, forgiveness. So I feel like Aries, there's somebody or something that you did to someone that wasn't right, and therefore you're wanting forgiveness because we have the golden rule here, which talks about doing what you want others to do unto you. So I do feel like you need to gain forgiveness from somebody. So maybe you were dating someone and maybe you weren't honest with them that you were dating other people and you told them you were just dating them. Like, take it how it resonates, or you just broke someone's heart in some capacity and just didn't, end things in the right way. Something you've done, Aries, here that you definitely want forgiveness for. You actually want to be forgiven for something you've done to someone that I feel like you've dated, okay? And I feel like you're just really wanting to come toward them and just ask for an apology. The Wheel of Fortune's here. So yeah, I feel like, there's karma here. And I feel like maybe you feel the sense of, dread for what you've done, like it's hit you and how you treated somebody. And you don't want any bad energy on you. So you definitely, again, want to be forgiven here because there were some ups and downs that you experienced with someone that you were dating. And a cycle ended here with the Wheel of Fortune. And now it's like it's hitting you what you've done. And you want to be forgiven here. You don't want any bad energy for how you treated someone. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely something where you're avoiding it though. Like you want to be a forgiven for something, but you're avoiding this because maybe you feel concerned about how this person will respond that you were dating, and how they're going to respond to you coming toward them asking for forgiveness. Okay, so this is maybe a specific reading for someone here. Take it how it resonates, but I definitely feel like you want to be forgiven from someone here that you were dating and you just didn't treat them the best way, right? And now you're asking for forgiveness, but you're just avoiding at this point. But in your heart of hearts, you want to do it. Okay, you really want to be forgiven for by someone here. You've learned a lesson here, the Hierophant. Like you've learned from the fact that you were hurting someone here or hurt someone, and you've learned from this, and that's why you've come to the understanding that forgiveness is something that you desire from this person. And it's definitely hitting you hard now. I feel like at first you may have mistreated someone and it didn't hit you until now. And now you're feeling bad and sad, and you feel horrible about this. You really do feel horrible about this. And it's good to feel this way because if you've hurt somebody, you should feel these feelings, right? You're human, right? And you realize that you've wronged someone and you want to be able to gain some type of forgiveness. I'm not necessarily seeing that you want to maybe rekindle anything with someone that you've hurt here. You just want to be able to have a real conversation and say, hey, authentically that you are sorry. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, you want to give to this person. You want to give that apology. You want to, be able to share these words with this person. But again, I feel like you're concerned that you won't get the ability to do so for whatever reason. Maybe this person has you blocked and this is why you feel like it won't ever happen. So you're avoiding it. Maybe you're just afraid of what the response will be, as like I was saying before. But you definitely want to give this apology. Like there's something that's heavy on your heart, someone that you were dating, in a relationship with, something happened with someone and you were the person that did them wrong. And now you're just wanting that forgiveness ultimately. And this is going to help in your healing because you're not a bad person. You just made a mistake here and mistreated someone. And it's weighing heavy on your heart now. But you're wondering, is it possible to be forgiven by this person? I feel some concerns from you about being forgiven. You're just not trusting that this person will accept the apology or even again that you may not even have access to this person to be able to apologize, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and get some message cards for you, Aries, for single Aries spirit. What's going on for single Aries spirit? Yeah, this is weighing heavy on you. I feel the heaviness of this because again, you know you're not a bad person, but you didn't act in your best way. You know, you didn't treat somebody the best. And I feel like for some of you, the reason why you didn't is because maybe you're very detached here. We have the detached card coming out. So maybe when you had, mistreated someone, you were very detached from the situation. Maybe you felt like this connection no longer served you. So therefore you acted poorly. You didn't feel maybe the compatibility anymore. The connection wasn't there for you anymore. So therefore you had this detached energy, which is what allowed you to not treat someone well. That's what I'm getting. And now that you're completely away from this person, no longer in the connection, it's hitting you how horrible you treated this person, and again you want that forgiveness from them, but you were very detached in a connection, and this is what led you to not treat this person well in the end, and you really hurt them. You really hurt them. Okay. And then we have vision. So yeah, you see the bigger picture now. Your vision is very clear now that you're no longer with this person. And now that you're more clear-minded and you can really see what you've done, it's hitting you. That's what I was getting. Like this energy of like, oh my goodness, what did I do? Because in the moment you were just trying so hard to get away from someone because you did not feel the connection no more, that you acted poorly. But now that you're away from this person, now you're in the space where you're recognizing what you really did, and it's hitting you like a ton of bricks because you're not a terrible person, Aries. I don't get that vibe. I just think you had a detachment with this person. You no longer felt the connection. So therefore you didn't act in the best possible way toward them. Transformation. You definitely want to transform out of the space of feeling like you were a crappy person to someone to then transform into a better person. You have a sense of awareness. And now that you have this awareness, you want to fix and heal and transform. So for some of you, you may not get the opportunity to reach out to this person. I'm getting the energy of blocked energy from them. So therefore, because they're not coming up in this reading at all. So that gives me that very much so blocked energy. So you may not even get the opportunity to do this, and you may have to just accept it for what it is. But if you do have the chance to do this, I say, ask for forgiveness from this person in the way that you feel can be done. This will help your transformation, your healing for what you've done to them, and also help their healing potentially. If you've hurt them and they're hurting right now and you apologize, that may help this person to move forward and move on because they've gotten what they didn't think they could ever get from you. Because when you were so detached, this person may have not been able to feel like you gave a care for them because of how you treated them in the end. Okay. Let's get some more message cards for you, Aries. What's going on for Aries single spirit? So I do feel there needs to be a sense of patience because I feel like this person, again, you may not have access to. And I feel like at a later date, you all will actually have this conversation of closure. I see it coming. It's just not going to happen now. So you have to be patient to allow this person to be open to have the conversation. And I feel like you will be because you really do want to apologize. I feel this sense of you really wanting to close this chapter in a way where you can say those words, I'm sorry, and express what you're sorry for, right? Not just saying I'm sorry. I feel you're going to have a real conversation and you're going to express all of the things that you need to say, right? And it's just not going to be a surface thing. It's going to be something where you're really giving this person what they need, and also what you need for yourself to move forward as well. So be patient. I don't feel like this conversation will happen soon, but it will happen. Okay, so just relax, relaxation. Allow yourself to continue to progress forward and focus on self and not stress about this too much, because I feel you are stressing about it, Nine of Swords. Like I feel like you are feeling so bad about it now that you have a different perspective and an ability to have a perspective outside of that connection. You need to be able to relax yourself, relax your thoughts. Don't stress the situation too much, because I see this coming at a later date. And I feel like when it doesn't happen like when you want it to, you're going to continue to stress about it, Nine of Swords. But just try to relax about the situation. You will be able to have a conversation at a later time. Okay, flexibility. Okay, so be flexible on the situation. Though you want it to happen now, it's not going to happen in your time. It's going to happen in divine timing. So you have to be flexible and to not feel like you have to control the situation. You are not in control of this, okay? It'll happen in due time. So again, relax and focus on yourself and focusing on becoming a better person and just continuing to be a better person. And the situation will come to pass where you will get the chance to have a conversation, but be flexible to this. Don't be so stuck on now. I need to say this now. No, it's not happening now. Okay. It will happen, but it's not happening now. Okay. So I hope this message has resonated for you, Aries. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, be blessed.